these motherfuckers, man. Gonna have to kill him. Good. More blind fighting. These guys are fucking super annoying enemies. You can fight two at once, it's gonna be fucking joyous. Yeah, this is great, dude. There's not like a whole lot of options on these guys. Like you're a fucking slug trying to fight a bird, man. Flying around, you know, reel back, no matter what you do. Oh, just randomly chooses enemies, I guess. This makes a little more sense since there's a lot more elevation and shit. Guess we got a bad roll. Maybe we killed them and I didn't notice them. This is some fucking annoying shit, man. Can't even see the man half the time. Fucking mess, dude. Like zero jump control too. And I'm trying to catch this guy, but he's just floating around inside of walls. Can't see him on the camera. This is a pretty bad enemy, man. Like Jesus, dude. They're just not good for this kind of shit. I'm glad they give you a full heal at least. Like they know it's a piece of shit. Hopefully the door's open. Either that or we have to give it orbs. So good and tasty. I don't really agree with the orb thing here, man. It's kind of odd. Like what if you just happen to spend just enough to do like an entire move or something? You have zero. How is that chicken, man? Everything you ever dreamed of? Can't complain. Kind What chicken we looking at, boss man? Damn! Chicken and rice, baby. Oof, I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna have to hold off the thought of food. Another red orb door? What is the point in these, man? Make it so you have to kill the enemies, man. All it does is make it feel like they're just taking your reward from you. Essentially the same thing. Without the, or just have the enemies not drop red orbs. Adding out the length? Yeah, I guess so, man. Ooh. The holy water. It is, man. This map is fucking dog shit. Let's see in the dark, man. Well, that's nice. There you go. What have you been playing, Ripper? Any coups or anything? Great. This doesn't look annoying at all. Oh, base yourself? Yeah. That'll be a good call, man. What is this? Sacrifice becomes magical power. Oh yeah, that's right, the CPU thing. The lances. Oh yeah, it'll be fun then. What are you gonna do about the CPU thing then? Try to find a fix, or calling it quits? Still on it? Yeah. Is it a pain to reinstall it, or is it just internet speeds? Yeah. Oh, Gordon. Oh, these bitches just move with you. Fucking bullshit. What's in here? Another life? That's a weird problem, man. You think they'd have that tinkered out by now? It affects people for the last 3 years. Must not affect people enough. Oh, and it hasn't had any issues in the years you've been playing it, so. Still don't fully understand that situation. Nightmare beta. Oh, the gun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to upgrading my rig. Oh, this shit. It'll be good because then we can do 1080p, 60 FPS without having to really think about it on everything. At this point, the only thing that keeps me from doing that is rig's too old to handle 1080p encoding and shit. Yeah, not let alone 60. I think we used to do 60 actually. I could probably do 60. I'd have to see. I don't think I can do 1080 though. Yeah, that's weird, Ripper. I don't understand it. You get a lot of style points using this thing. If you're in close quarters. Even if you're not. No. I will do both on the new rig. This rig can't handle 1080p encoding even if I'm using a capture card and everything's offloaded to the system. It's not gonna make a difference. I could try like some more before I switch, but I don't think it'll work out. Like right now it only uses 21% of my CPU, but I don't know. I mean, definitely on PC games I wouldn't be able to. But maybe I can do 60 FPS just normally. I'm not sure. For some reason the 1080p seems to be the issue. I haven't tried it in forever. Nobody's ever complained about the 720/30. Many people say they don't care, but yeah, I don't think not with this rig, man. This rig's on it's not on its last legs, but it should be. I don't see it really turning out too well. It's a good thought though. I forgot there was an actual Call of Cthulhu game. You know what's going on? Yeah. I think 720/60, what I used to do a while ago, and it worked fine. Which we could do, but my capture card's supposed to capture 60 FPS, but half the time you have to keep turning on the ability for 60 FPS. And then sometimes it doesn't even, I don't even think it shows on the fucking obs. It still looks like 30. Who knows? I feel like that's for PC centric shit, like emulators. Capture card's iffy. And most games don't even run at 60 nowadays. Definitely don't need to worry about on the capture card. Yeah, I wonder how it's gonna be. I've heard of that one, but what's always with the graphics and shit in those, man? Yeah, like some weird, simplistic pixel, not pixel art, but
The most merciful thing in the world
cell shaded
is
thing
the
going on.
inability of the human mind.
I guess this isn't as cell shaded, but look fine. The point and click, or like what is it? Jesus. Yeah. I need to like get rid of some of my sources. I wonder if like having just more sources eats more of your CPU. I've got some clutter in my obs, but I'm not sure if it actually matters much if they're not visible. Or if it matters at all. To deactivate when not showing on the source. Just make sure it doesn't load. Yeah. That's what I thought. I don't even know where that is. Maybe that's just a natural thing that happens. Just get rid of some clutter anyways, man. A lot of shit on here. There's just like little pictures and shit. Oh well, this source is clean. Oh, and multi-view, huh? Oh, certain things, okay. Or like game capture and capture cards and shit. All this health makes me think I shouldn't be picking it up. Oh, hopefully people can do the Lovecraft shit right. I don't know, man. Skeptical for sure, but I'd like to play a good Lovecraft game. I'm gonna accidentally loosen this. All of a sudden it's like annoying me. And I got an interview with some Twitch person tomorrow. Some tech dude. Sounds like fun. Hopefully it's cool. I had no reason to say no. Like, they're just asking He's asking me to interview me for like 30 minutes about exporting and highlights and VODs and shit. It's probably because I got like fucking 10 zillion VODs, man. As long as they ain't banning me, man. They probably think I have insight. I'll probably highlight a few things before the interview tomorrow and maybe try to have some things to say. He didn't say to prep or anything. Just gonna do a Google Hangouts call and a couple other Twitch people, I guess, and I don't know what they're gonna ask. Figure I should do it. Why not? Yeah. The worst that can happen. Yeah, really. Give them that sweet, sweet feedback. Well, can't see shit now. Cool boss, dude. Started the third time. I'm trying to dodge this at an angle where you can't judge the depth at all. My thumb hurts from shooting non-stop. The Kino guns, baby. Would have ended with an S if we fucking didn't hit me there. Being a power user, I saw the highlight bottom. Quite adequate for it. No season 4. Most personally music use. That's quite connected. Yeah. I'm like, sup, bro? Make this shit better. But I still like it. Please.
You can't fight with that wound.
Mighty is the power of Mundus.
masters. Grant me one last surge of power. The power to finish him.
Fucking put in my.
Mundus.
Coming with the horse fucking face, horse mask.
You beat him. Maybe it was too easy for you.
Clutching the pearls. The
His heinous ways
pearls.
make me sick, killing even his own, like they were nothing. He's the one that took the life of my mother, my brother, Shirley.
Jesus Christ, Trish.
My mother used to always tell me that my father was a man who fought for the weak. He had courage and a righteous heart. In the name of my father, I will kill Mundus.
I will kill Mundus. She's looking touched, man. Touched by a different god, man. Yep. I don't know many staff members by name, so. But hopefully it goes good. Hopefully make their job easier somehow, man. The problem is I don't use a lot of their services. I just use the export purely just to put my shit on the YouTube. It makes it easier. I mean, it's a bonus if people want to check out my highlights on Twitch. I mean, really, it's the only thing I think of that a problem with is it's hard to scrub to like the exact second. You get like previews while you do it, like you can on YouTube. And like, it's hard to filter your old highlights by like date and stuff. You can search if you know the title of your video, but if you're just going by date, it's almost impossible without just like going all the way down. I mean, I like some of the steps they've taken. Sometimes though, you do a highlight and shit doesn't actually work. You know, it says it does. Yeah, I don't know. Can you show screens and all that shit? I have no idea. I've never used Hangouts before. I had Ripper do a call with me earlier today just so I could fucking like get it set up. Oh, drop the screenshots. That's true. Yeah, I'd have to see. I don't know how much I have to say. I mean, well, it's gonna depend on their questions. I mean, I'm down to talk about whatever and how much they need. I don't use their collection service that much, and it's really hard to add collections to old stuff. Like today, I tried adding Xenoblade shit to a collection just because I wanted to. Your collections can't go over 100 videos, and it doesn't even look past like the first 10. Yeah, it's limited to 100 and you can only go, and like it showed me only my collection one. It only showed Xenoblade 150 through 140 like 2 or some shit, and I couldn't find any more. And that's for the mass add. If you want to just add them by like dates and shit, like you'd have to scroll all the way through individually, find each one, click the drop down, click edit, click collections, put it in the collection, and I'd be like 150 videos. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, the main reason I don't do that is because it is a pain in the ass. I think maybe you can add to collections as you're editing. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'll cut Thimbleweed tomorrow. Or later tonight if I go to bed or something. I need to figure out a sleep schedule for this. Yeah, playlists are pretty damn good on YouTube. A few things I think they do solid. You just add it, you just click every video and you click it in the order you want them in your playlist, and that's it. Or you can like set them up by dates and times added and alphabetical or something. I've had I have gotten views on one of my collections. I only have one, it's my Fate one. I would use it. It just needs to be not shit. I mean, if you can add it as you go now, that's cool, but kind of makes it hard to do old stuff. But I don't know how much Twitch cares about old content. I don't know if they're trying to be YouTube. I don't even know how they look upon using their highlight service just for YouTube export. I assume it doesn't matter. I mean, it puts the highlight on their channel too, or on their service. I mean, my highlights do get views a bit. Full blue one, man. I'll take it. Alright. Map is one of the worst maps I've ever experienced. Like, it makes me want to die. Okay, yeah. Which is totally fine. And I mean, if I had like a dedicated clip man or something, you know, like, hey, you know, if you think something's funny here, you gotta pop it in. I mean, I could do it myself, but I don't know what is considered funny, what's worth clipping. I did like conventional highlights years ago, like a couple. Like, I've probably got like 50, like every. Like, if some funny shit happens, I just figure it's part of the stream or some entertaining shit. Like, sometimes people clip shit. Awesome, you know, it's cool. It's fun. But like trying to put out like little fucking like vines of shit, you know, off of my own stream, like I'm gonna put this rant about this game, you know, I just clip it. Like I could. It's a lot of extra work for something I don't know if it has a point. Maybe. I mean, I guess it would be people who like clips. I mean, why people wouldn't like highlights. I think they should make a separate section. Like if this many people use their highlights as a way to upload to YouTube easier to save them time, they should really just make it so there's a separate section for highlights that are meant for YouTube or something, and then like highlights that are just, they should just make clips like, I don't know, longer or something, like 2-3 minutes, or have like a checkbox to like organize them differently. I don't know, like, because I mean, you put out, I mean, that's only a problem for somebody like me who puts out a shitload of fucking content. Like if you fucking I don't know where we need to go. Of course, when I start ranting is the time where I need to find some crazy area to go to. Like you put out this much content, your actual highlights just get lost in the mix, right? I feel like if you could organize them in a different place, and put them somewhere else. Like you can make cool things, but then you can make your actual video cuts. And it's weird because clips are like 50 seconds and highlights are whatever you want, right? And they're generally used for big videos now. I don't know. I think it's like, I mean, mostly people use clips to catch highlights, you know, of a stream, where the highlights are used for mass video editing. If you need something over 50 seconds, I'm sure people use highlights, but I feel like I have watched more clips since they've come out than I've ever watched highlights. Unless it's like a highlight for, like I said, for videos. Like I watch, you know, like a speedrun highlight. It's a 2-hour video or something, right? Like, I'd hardly call it a highlight. Like, I feel like maybe clip should be longer or something. Clip should be, or maybe just make like a separate thing. Make like highlight, maybe like videos, highlights, and clips or some shit. I don't really know, because then it seems like there's too much, right? I like the clip system. That's cool. It's quick for people. I do easy peasy. Apparently, deal with code. Code says this video guy gets most of the money from his YouTube. He figures he does most of the work and drives traffic to his Twitch, just the main goal. Yeah, which I totally understand that. It's totally cool. Dude, this lack of zoom and shit is like the worst thing, man. It's like, don't forget it's inverted too, like the scroll. There it is. Finally, you can barely see it on the map, man. That's pretty damn good. I wish I could get a 70% cut of the YouTube profits for doing what I do. How much does Co stream a day, man? Has Co ever had to do it himself? I wonder. Like, it's a pain, but it's not that bad, man. I mean, I can cut a 10-hour stream in like 30 minutes pretty easily. Excluding maybe like new tags and titles and shit. I can probably do it quicker now with the new system. Depends on how long the video is. If the video is over 10 hours long, it gets really hard to like pinpoint good checkpoints in a video. I mean, I guess, yeah, maybe he should do 70%. I don't know. I mean, it just seems like it's pretty easy work, 70% of, or maybe he doesn't make that much off of YouTube. I don't know, maybe 70% is enough to like pay a man a reasonable rate. It's too much work? Okay. He usually streams 8 hours a day? Alright. I mean, that's totally understandable. I mean, he's probably got an assload of money. Well, why not, right? Like, if I just had a tailload of money and I just wanted to stream and have time for other shit, I would do the same. I would like them to put maybe like a little something else together on it, but that would probably make it cost a lot more and be a lot more work. Like if I could just put like a little like, you know, segue in. I don't want like a splash thing at the beginning, but you know, just like a black screen for 1 second into video, black screen at the end with a couple other related videos. At the end of my playlists, if I have a related game, I'll put one at the end of the playlist, or the end of the last video on the playlist, but doing it for every video is like a pain in the ass. That's a lot of views, man. Yeah, my Strange Journey's been doing decent. Yeah, Strange Journey's been doing alright. The VMs. Got some subscribers. I was getting like 1 or 2 a day for a bit, which I mean is a lot for me. I'm only like just like 40 something now. It's nothing, but it ramped up. I mean, I gotta cut and put out Thimbleweed. I don't have like any popular shit to put out, right? Like nobody's gonna care about Assassin's Creed or probably not DMC1, but I'm going on it. It's not that much work anymore. I've been lazy and I haven't done Thimbleweed, but I mean it's like a 20-hour fucking video cut. Not a big deal. This shit is annoying me, man. What the fuck? Comfortable all yesterday, then all of a sudden today it's like I must have fucked something up. Game has a lot of backtracking in it. Hopefully they have some very pinpoint questions they want to ask. My thoughts on the system as a whole is I'd always like them to streamline it more. They've made good things. It'd be nice really to be able to pinpoint exact locations with video, image previews as I'm scrolling through the video, but I can't really think of anything to make it go much quicker than that. There's a couple bugs, you know, like sometimes if you cut to a certain point in the video, it's actually 40 seconds back on the video feed. So if you think you're at a certain point and you're gonna cut at that point, well, surprise, you're actually 40 seconds before and you need to like refresh it. So it's hardly a big deal. Just trying to get my thoughts together on it. And if they're gonna interview me, I don't want them just fucking be there to hang out. Like, we're gonna do it, I want to do it. I don't like doing some stupid job. Not stupid job. I don't want to do like a bad job. Like, they want something from me. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it unless the boss is just telling them to fucking do it. I might as well make it fucking useful for them and it'll look good on me. Already done talking about? Yeah, I've already wrote down a few. But I should probably write down some of what we're talking about right now. Yeah. I wrote down how long I've been streaming when my account got created, because fucking A, if I remember that. I figure you never know if that's gonna be useful. Pretty much just put on here video search, like list sorters, you know, other organization tools within the production. There are some video organization tools for people viewing your videos, but with the production side of things, there's really not. Like, they removed the list view, or the list of by popularity or newest. You can do, when you view somebody else's shit, you can view by newest or popularity, which I can understand from a viewing perspective, like that's all you would want, right? But like, you don't have those options as a producer, and even if you did, those would not be useful. Like, it'd be cool just to see, right? But like you would want, I'd want to be able to go, you know, search specific videos, like collections or sets or something, pick out like mass amounts. Like I could type in Yakuza and I get every Yakuza video. Like that kind of shit would be nice. Be able to mass edit shit. I don't know how much, like I said, they care about old content. Like, yeah, I want to go edit a Donkey Kong Country VOD from 4 years ago, but do they really care about that? Maybe not. But if they could reverse, you know, sort by oldest or something, that'd be alright. I feel like that's a small thing, and I feel like I don't know a whole lot of work, but maybe it is, man. Because at this point, if you want to view any of your old shit, you have to, like, just go through your list. I have to scroll for 30 minutes through a fucking list, which sounds really dumb. I don't know what is going on in this, dude. Well, I'd like to get that. This is the first area in the fucking game, man. Like, it just looks different because it's nighttime. Like this shit, I can't even see what's happening. Like we just need air hike. Which is really annoying because air hike shouldn't be something you have to pay money for. It's a basic fucking ability. Double jump, you know? Not looking like it's happening. We're just gonna go towards the finish, boys. Not this way. Oh, that sounds like a pain in the ass, man. How'd you deal with it? Or have you dealt with it? Running PHP, my admin version 2.37, which is how outdated. Jesus, man. How did you find out in the first place? How many times have you gotten hacked in your day? Raises his head, yeah. Spooky, man. You guys are relatively big? I mean, or would any company get hacked that much? I don't know how many, like, that was like corporate espionage kind of shit, or just hackers just hack into any business they can, small or big, hoping to funnel some funds or some shit. Oh, what the hell? I don't really know what's going on here. Platform is older version. Oh, okay. That's good. Damn.